Hello, this is Zifferony and today we're playing Dishonored 2. This is my second time trying to play this game. The first time I did play for a few hours, long time ago now, but I played on my PS4 OG, and then what happened was that I got a PlayStation 4 Pro. And as I transferred the game from one hard drive to another, all my save files were lost. So I just didn't pick the game up because other games came out and I wanted to play them instead. I also have this this problem, which I probably share with many people out there. I am very good at buying and starting to play games, but very poor at actually finishing them, which is why I have this channel, because I'm hoping that this will push me to actually finish games. So, without further ado, should we get started? Visuals. Okay. Wait. I think like this is better. Let's see. Yes. Alright, so let's get this show started, shall we? Campaign. New game. Campaign slot 1. Let's do... Wait, tailored for players familiar with first-person action games, for veterans of Dishonored, or players who enjoy a challenge. Enemies are perceptive, tenacious, and more dangerous in combat. Let's do hard. Do you want to start tutorial? No, please. Okay, a long day in Dunwall. Chapter 1 here. Today marks the anniversary of the death of Empress Jessamine Caldwin, assassinated 15 years ago. Visitors from across the Empire of the Isles have journeyed to Dunwall Tower for the occasion.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Atano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. that these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsey says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsey? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece.
Hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little Sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Wow. He's fast. Ouch.
Sword can't still my heart.
She's a witch. Okay, and here we have to choose. Do we want to play as Emily Caldwin, the ruler of the Empire, and trained in stealth and combat by her father? Or do we want to play as Corvo Attano, legendary royal protector to the Empress and figure of infamy from the time of the Rat Plague? I think we'll go with Emily, at least this time. Maybe I'll play it one more time as Corvo. Play as Emily, yes please.
I will cast you in cold marble. Sweet girl, over time you will come to love me.
Oh,
Perhaps
will we?
someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, then I'll bring her to Cold's prison
Ow.
for her trial.
Is that the way to treat your
My father lost
ex-empress?
it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
And that's my fault, is it?
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
It'll be all Captain Mayhew.
No!
Ouch.
fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father!
So we're coming
Nothing I
to...
can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Let's see. Keyhole?
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
Hold your horses, Corporal Dial. Ramsey knows what he's doing. The man's moving up in the world. He's old blood. One of the good families. And now that he's helped the rightful Empress take the throne, the Ramseys are gonna be back in fashion in Dunwall. You'd be smart to remember that.
Okay, exit keyhole. So, something I really like about this game, I have to say, having never played through it or anything, but it's not a brand new game now anymore. But I have to say the graphics have withstood time quite well. And I'm actually curious to go and watch a Let's Play of the first game, which was the previous generation of consoles. Truthfully, I never played through that game either. I started playing the first Dishonored, and I don't remember how far in I got, but I didn't finish it, which is kind of like my forte, not to finish games I start playing. So that could be one thing. Anyway, check this letter. Empress, we face yet another murder, and I cannot remain silent on this matter. Strange, is it not, that all victims have openly opposed you? If not strange, then oh so very convenient. Is there anything you wish to tell me, Majesty? How can I be an advisor if you don't include me in these most sensitive of endeavors? I feel I must be the only person in Dunwall who doesn't know the truth about the Crown Killer. Don't leave me out in the cold. I remain your trusted servant and advisor, Leonora Helmswater. Okay, what's this then? Ship launch protocol. Empress, after the Royal Protector's shakedown cruise, will launch the ISS Jessamine Coldwind just before the anniversary of your mother's passing, pending your approval, of course. On the platform, we'll have a bottle of King Street brandy tied to a long tether that you will release to swing out against the hull. What you say during the ceremony is, of course, up to you, but here are some ideas intended to serve as food for thought. May a brisk wind hurry you to shores near, far, and fair. May you shelter your crew from the perils of the terrible ocean. May you always sail for Bristol, true of heart and homeward bound. Yours faithfully, Advisor Wainwright. Is there anything else here for us to find? Fresh food replenishes your health, while rotten food will not. Okay. That's good to know. Anything here? No. A globe.
Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think.
Got a grandfather clock.
I used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then. How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
So I'm curious. This seemed to be a city on an island. Like the island doesn't appear to have much nature, and yet we've got hunting trophies here on the wall. 3 over here, 1 there, 1 there, and a painting. Where is this?
The Hound Pits pub. I can't believe it, but I actually miss those times.
Hound Pits pub. Is that in the city? Ooh. Oh, we can blow out the candles. That's cool as well. Read letter from Tyrian Trade Commission. Our most esteemed Empress. As you know, freight from Zirconos bound for Tivia is now routinely set upon by pirates or spoiled with bloodflies. In addition to the loss of Tivian lives, be they crew, dock workers or shopkeepers, there is the material cost of the cargo itself, which can barely be calculated. If things continue unchecked, we will be forced to cease trading with Zirconos and perhaps to even embargo ships from the southernmost isle altogether. But this need not come to pass. The Trade Commission is a reasonable body and has already considered remedies to ameliorate the situation. We seek the following. 1. Independent qualified inspectors at all ports. 2. Patrols to defend against pirates and smugglers. 3. Compensation for the previous and future losses. It is this list of remedies that I wish to discuss with you in person at the earliest possible opportunity. So far, your staff have resisted our efforts to establish a definitive time for negotiation. Prompt them to action, Majesty, for we are eager to travel to Dunwall. Until we can sit down and discuss this in a civilized fashion, I send you our best. Damien Shurigan, Principal, Tyvian Trade Commission. Okay. Anything else? We got a typewriter. Is that something? Use. Typing a response to the Trade Commission? No. So, wait. No, not there. Can we, lore and maps? Oh, we have... Wait. Audiographs, lore, maps, findings, read. Okay. Open the window. Get out! Get out!
Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
She's a witch!
Lady Emily, you're all right. Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was
He's
a
a
captain
statue.
earlier today, down at the docks. Looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Okay. So we have our ring now. Wait a minute. What happened to that soldier, the guard there? Oh, he went downstairs. Okay, so we can get the key here. Can we put him in here? In our... Oh, this is our, like, walking closet. Is it? Where did that soldier go? Oh, he's there. Let's see, is there a way to put the weapon down? Yeah, like that, square. Let's see what we have. Oh, and we got 15 coins. I don't understand why, I mean, I understand, but it feels a little bit,
No time for that now.
it feels a little bit odd as an empress to suddenly care about money, because I assume that everything for me is kind of free. I'm not the one handling money. And yeah. What's this? Audience request. Captain Mayhew, you don't know me, but you've got to tell the Royal Protector that I have urgent need of his time. I'm carrying a message that has to be delivered face to face. Tell him I'm working with Anton Sokolov, an old friend. All the boats are being sent away from the docks, but I'll delay as long as I can. Tell Lord Corvo to find me there. My ship is called the Dreadful Whale. Megan Foster. Okay, I think we have a task. Mission objective. What's that? 10 coins.